Namaskar and welcome to Real Estate on Track with Alka and Sanjeev Aneja, the brother-sister duo on ITV Gold. Don't miss the show every Friday at 8 p.m. or catch the repeat on Sunday at 8 p.m. Send in your real estate questions and we will provide live answers. Trust the expertise of On Track Realty, serving clients since 1994. Contact them at 732-494-2211. Our seasoned guest, Sanjeev Aneja, the lead broker and owner of On Track Realty, brings a wealth of experience, having served as the past president of Middlesex County Association of Realtors, New Jersey Realtor of the Year, and New Jersey Real Estate Commissioner. His legacy of surpassing client expectations is truly remarkable. Joining him is Alka Aneja, an award-winning salesperson with over 30 years of experience. As the president of Humbled by Your Service charity and the host of Soul Talks with Alka on YouTube, she adds unique insights to our discussion. Together, they offer valuable real estate insights that you won't want to miss. So welcome again, Sanjeev ji and Alka.
Thank you, Pia.
Pleasure to be back.
Same here. So let's start with home inventory. You know, everybody talks about like home inventory is short. So what factors do you believe are contributing to the current shortage of homes on the market?
Supply and demand decides the market, but why is the supply down? A lot of reasons for it. I think the biggest reason, at least when the National Association of Realtors talks about it, the biggest reason is there are a lot of sellers who are in the home at a very low interest rate. So their interest rate on their current home is 2%, 2.5%, 3%. And when your interest rate is at 3% and now you have to go and buy another home at 7%, you're saying, why do I have to move? Second problem, the reason a lot of homes don't come today on the market is they cannot find what they are looking for. So see, a seller wants to sell a home, but they can only sell a home if they can find a home. If they cannot find what they are looking for, they don't want to put it on the market. That said, homes still come up on the market.
That's right.
So anything else you want to add to it?
No, it's that people don't know where to go. And like he said, I'm just repeating what you don't want to have to take that out.
Yeah, so it's repetition, no, but it's the truth is those are the two reasons why the inventory is low. Now there's a third reason. Why are the home builders not building new homes? They're not building as many homes because during the pandemic they thought that this thing is going to actually go down. So everything had stopped during pandemic for that year,
right?
Which means the construction was way behind, and these builders are not able to catch up. So that inventory, when that was not built for a year, that lag has been there. There was you couldn't get the wood, you couldn't get this. The supplies were not available to people, and that also caused the backlog too. So many factors have created that shortage as far as supply is concerned. Now, when you really look at it, demand is not as high either.
Right.
Demand has gone down since the interest rate has gone up. But still the supply is much lesser than the demand. So demand has gone down, supply has gone down even further.
Right.
And that is the challenge. So
the people who are in the market buying are the people whose rents are so high that they would rather buy even at these percentages than rent, because the rents are just astronomically high right now. So that's why the buyers that are out there are still out there. But
and that's true. And also the other reason they're out is they feel they have missed 2 years of market. So they're saying, you know what, enough. We thought the home will stabilize, home prices will go down. They're not going down. We're going to stay in the home for 15, 20 years. We are buying now. So now they're paying higher interest rate, higher prices, but they understand how long will we wait. See, nobody knows the answer. If we had a crystal ball, it would be all different. We don't know the answer. The answer is, what will the market do in a year from now? We don't know. Who knows? Nobody has that answer. The president of the country doesn't have the answer, or chief economist at National Association does not have the answer. See, it's like weathermen.
Right.
We see the clouds, and what does the weatherman say?
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain, right?
Yep.
All of a sudden, the clouds are gone, and it's sunny. And they say, the clouds are gone, it's going to be sunny out there. So that happens all the time. This is the same in the market. In 2020, we were telling people, hold on, this market will go down.
Right.
In 2023, all of a sudden, we are saying, we don't know what to tell you anymore.
Yeah.
This market is crazy.
Right. So, Sanjeevji, do you think like homeowners are there opting to kind of renovate their homes rather than sell them?
Yes, if you're not selling and if you need a new roof, you don't have a choice but to renovate, to put a new roof. You have no choice but to say, you know what, I wanted to add a sunroom to my home. I want a bigger home with sunroom. You know what, I'll do it in my home if it allows me to. My carpet needs to be changed. So yeah, the renovations, a lot of sellers will put the renovations in instead of selling. That's happening a lot. That's why Home Depot and Lowe's stocks are high. If you look at the stocks, they're high because these are the companies that provide those supplies. So yeah, absolutely.
But cost of renovation is also high. So there are places you can do things that make your house look better for small pieces of money, right? Small money. You don't have to spend a lot to make the house look beautiful. A paint, tile works, small little things can make your house look good. If you're going to add to it, the supply cost, the supplies cost is high. So you have to remember that what you used to cost $25,000 to do is now going to cost you $40,000 to do. It's just because the material is up way high. So remember, renovation has gotten a little bit more expensive, but people are choosing to do that.
Right. And when you renovate, a lot of times sellers will say, should we do this or should we not do that? What will it be in the selling value? It doesn't matter. Only renovate what you're going to enjoy. See, if you're going to live in the home for 7 years, who cares what will be the trends in 7 years from now?
Right.
In fact, nobody knows what the trend will be in 7 years from now. Colors come in, grays come in. Grays go out, colors come in. It changes 5 to 7 years. So you paint your home the way you want to for next 7 years that you're going to live in. And then when the selling time comes, we look at the thing and say, okay, let me make my home neutral, let me make my home colorful, whatever that is. But renovate for your own needs, not about somebody else's future needs that you don't even know what that will be.
So are there like any seasonal trends like, that affect there is not much inventory or the homes are going to be, there are a lot of homes going to be in the market?
Yeah, I think that light color, for right now, the trend is light colors, less updated kitchens, updated bathrooms, not a lot of furniture in the home. Those are the trends for now. I mean, decluttered homes always sell well. But nowadays, the trends are very light colors. And you can go on Benjamin Moore and Sherwin Williams and see what colors are colors of the year.
Right.
And
there are some things that are consistent in every market. Declutter and bright and light. These two things will never go out of the home, ever. Make your home bright and light and remove the clutter as much as you can. Which color, that will all change.
Any advice, especially you, Alka, you know a lot of market because you're out there every day. Any advice you would want to give to a potential seller who is hesitant to list their home in the market?
I mean, you when you're about to list your home, you're very emotionally attached to your house, right? That's why you need someone who is not emotionally attached, who is like a real estate professional to come in, walk with you, and give you like the third set of eyes to say, okay, this is what we think you can do with your home. Because I think it's important to see it from a buyer's viewpoint. For a seller, the way we live, it's okay. But a buyer may walk in and say, I wish this was done. And you don't even notice some of the details.
Right.
So,
your realtor is your friend.
Friend, yeah.
And don't shoot the messenger. Listen, let them be your guide. Let them be your right hand. Let them be your friend. A good realtor will never guide you wrong. Good realtor will always be on your side from first day you meet to the end and for life.
Yeah.
So always take that advice. And again, you may have your own thought process, and then we all talk together and we come with the decision that is right for you. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
And what is the right decision? What will get me the best possible price when I sell my home?
Sanjeevji, I have been following your posts, especially this beautiful Vrindavan, which is behind my back, and it's like really, really nice. And I just want to know what inspired you to do all this.
So there is an Indian artist. Her name is Neetu, and she's from Palwal, India. And I saw her murals at different places that she was making, beautiful American flag and all that. So I believe 2 years ago or last year, I called her and said, we want to do a concept and make some motivational stuff there and all that stuff. However, that didn't pan out for whatever reason, by God's grace, because otherwise these walls would have been totally different.
Right.
So a year went by and I said, Neetu, it's time again, but now the concept has changed. And then all of a sudden it was, okay, we'll make a mural, we'll add a little bit of this. But before you know, this Vrindavan just started happening. So this whole office turned into a Vrindavan. You see Radhaji, you see Krishnji, you see cows, you see peacocks, you see whatever. It's like we said last time, we treat a home office as temple. We don't have vegetarian and non-vegetarian food in there. We don't eat anything wrong in there as far as that kind of stuff is concerned. So this just added to it. So now when we walk in every day, we go by this wall every day to get to inside the office, and it's pretty. We had Sujata from our office and a little granddaughter, Leela, was there, and she was showing her the whole thing. So it becomes a place where people can come and actually see little Leela going on.
Yeah, it's a tourist spot, so to speak, because people come and take pictures, especially parents who come and they miss, it's nice to see this paint on the wall. It's very pretty.
Right. And Neetu has done a very good job. So hands off to Neetu. She was very patient. She was, every now and then I would say, Neetu, by the way, can we add this too? And she was saying, okay, but this is taking me time. I said, don't worry, we'll take care of your time. And then a little bit more added on. So yes, these things are expensive, but I always say, if you're going to go on a vacation to Europe, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars too. And it's an experience of 3 days. This is experience of years. So it may seem like expensive, but it's so inexpensive, you have no idea.
Right.
So inexpensive now. Yes, in small things, because it's so expensive, but it's really not. And it connects you to, it satisfies your soul so much. People who have seen it, they love it. People who some people have come by especially to look at it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. People have come in and taken pictures with it.
Yeah, and then we put flowers around it, and because we really, now you know what Vrindavan means, right?
Right.
Vrinda is Tulsi. So at one point Vrindavan was all Tulsi, a lot of Tulsi and all. So we have little Tulsi ji there, we have a lot of flowers there, garden there. Sometimes you think you're doing something, but he has a very different plan. And this was all planned, executed by him. All of a sudden we would wake up and say, okay, let's do a little bit of this. So this took about 5 or 6 weeks almost.
Yeah.
It was few hours a day, but it took about 5 or 6 weeks for her to complete it. Sometimes 2 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week that she would come. So what we have is an effort of one person, idea of one person, of few people, and because Alka would come there and tell her things too, and then his plan. At the end, it's all his plan. So you cannot plan these things.
Absolutely, and I think now I know why everybody wants to join On Track Realty. Because you have.
I don't know a lot of people.
So we're definitely not the team for everybody. We're not. Our office is not for everyone. It is for a select few who can come assimilate in our family, and we call it the On Track family for a reason.
What PI is saying is, because of this, there are a lot of people who want to join too, and we would love to have people who respect this and love this. We would see when when you come to work, there should be a commonality that you can enjoy.
Right.
Real estate may be money, but it's not just money. Life may be money, but it's not just money. Money is one component that lets you do a lot more things in life. This lets you come and say, yeah, this is part of my soul thing too. And hopefully people who join us will love this.
And I feel that's why you have a successful team there, because it's like,
Our average per agent production, now average means there are some who are doing a lot more and some who are doing a lot less, unfortunately. But our average, we were looking at comparing offices, our average per agent in the office is about 9 times more than our closest office.
Wow.
And they have 400 people.
Wow.
And we have less than 20 people. So our average is so high per agent. Now again, some do high, some do less, but it's not about numbers as far as number of people is concerned. It's about what we are willing to do for people, to mentor them, to train them. Not just real estate, but positive. How to have life of gratitude, because all the money in the world is zero if you don't have gratitude.
That's right.
That's what we're talking about. So we don't build your career, we build you. We try to build you, actually. We cannot do anything. At the end, you can take the horse to the water, the horse has to drink the water.
Right.
So.
And now let's talk about my favorite part in the show, that is the update on the featured home listings.
Absolutely. So we have 2 homes this week. The first home is on Lily Road in Edison, and it's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home with a finished basement. If you see the lot, it's a beautiful manicured property. The home has 2-story entry foyer. There's a brick paver driveway. It's on a beautiful street. There's a kitchen with it's a very bright kitchen and leads to a 2-story family room. Also has a bedroom and a full bath on the main floor. This is the finished basement. The basement has a full bathroom and a wet bar. Now look at the 2-story entry foyer with the moldings.
There's the chandelier.
Molding.
Look at the chandelier.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home.
Yeah.
It's starting to show today. So.
And what's the price on it?
$1,150,000.
Wow, that's a beautiful home.
Yes, it's a beautiful home in North Addison.
And a huge lot too, a nice size lot.
Nice size lot and beautifully manicured. They really take care of their property.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. And the second one is on Middlesex Avenue in Metuchen. And there we go.
Right, so that home may appear small, but for Metuchen, it's a pretty big home. If you look outside, the driveway is beautifully paved driveway.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, the home is
nice.
4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. It has 2-car garage, which is rare for Metuchen. Also, what it has is a huge property. Look at this backyard.
Wow.
So this is a huge property in the back, which is very rare for Metuchen also. So the lot, I believe, is 100 by 150. This is the back view of the thing.
Wow.
They have put this straw in there because they have just put grass seed and all.
Yeah.
So this home is coming soon, sometimes and again, they're still working on it. That's why it's coming soon. So you don't see it clean, the floors, hardwood floors. The reason they're not clean is because they are still working on it. And it's totally renovated home. Recessed lights, new kitchen, new bathrooms, everything is in there in this home. It's in Metuchen. It's going to be 700,000 and it's coming soon, probably ready to be shown in about a week to 10 days. So if you want to see any of these homes, if you would want to buy any of these homes, we are here for you. Call any one of our team members if you're working with our team. If you're working with another broker, call them. And obviously we are here to help you to sell your home, help you buy a home. We are here for you.
Absolutely.
You know, I see there different things. I see motivational quotes, and as I said earlier, the Vrindavan and all that, everything is there. So today what stood out to me was one quote there that said that change your thought and you change your world. So I want you to explain that.
So thoughts are everything in life. See, if you think you're sick, you will become sick. It's proven. If you think you're well, you will become well. The people cure diseases when they think right. And there are people who are always sick because they think there is something wrong with them. How we think is who we become.
Right.
What we think is what we become. There is there are so many people who have talked about thought. So I didn't invent any of this. I simply put a quote in there. But I always say, why are you in gratitude? Gratitude is a thought. Why are you in love with God? That is a thought. So all those things, they all start with the mind and the thought. And then they become real.
That's right.
What the right word is, whatever the right word is, but they become real.
The right word is whatever the right word is.
So think positive.
Positive mental attitude.
Don't be associated with negative people.
Yes.
Negative people will suck your energy. And when we watch the news, and I'm guilty of it, I watch the news, but I shut it off very quickly after some time or after a few headlines. They know only one thing is how to sell negative.
Right.
And your goal is to be positive for your own sake. There are groups on Facebook, they have nothing but negative to say at all the time. Walk away from the groups unless you want to be entertained. Sometimes I look at a comment and then I want to see post, and then I see the comments and then I laugh so loud because people are funny.
It becomes an entertainment.
It becomes so. If you're entertaining, you're very positive, but don't take negative stuff inside. Negative will mess up. You could be the most beautiful person, but little mark on your thing and your focus goes on it. Little small thing in your mind will mess you up also like that. So don't let small things mess you up. Life is forward, not backward looking.
Absolutely.
That's why they say in the car, the rear view mirror is only to look back quickly. But front view is there, you look forward because that's when you prevent the accidents. If you keep on driving looking back in the back view mirror, you are guaranteed to have an accident, absolutely zero doubt about it. So whatever happened in the past, learn from it, move forward and take care of it.
Yep, and remember, thoughts are things. So,
Thoughts are things, exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
So are you guys ready for the cruise?
Yes.
I'm excited.
It's coming next week.
Yes, 18th.
Next weekend, it's on the 18th.
It's on
18th is a
Friday.
Friday.
Yes.
It's at 7 p.m. boarding. 8 p.m. the cruise starts. It's in Jersey City, like we've been talking about it.
That's right.
But more than anything, we are giving away 2 free tickets. All you have to do is email to us, sanjeev@ontractrealty.com, alka@ontractrealty.com, and tell us why would you like to join us for cruise. It's a chanting cruise. So if you're just coming for cruise, you will not enjoy it. Chanting cruise is meditative. You're saying God's name for so many hours. You're enjoying the skyline. And like Alka said last time, you're enjoying the sunset. So all of that will be there to make sure it happens well for you. Next Friday, so this may be the last show we are talking about this because next time, by the time the next time show happens, we will be on the cruise. So make sure you write to us. We will be happy to give 2 free tickets if you write to us and tell us why you should be part of that cruise or why do you want to be part of that cruise. and we look forward to seeing you.
Sanjeev at ontrackrealty.com and Alka at ontrackrealty.com.
I would like to thank both of you for coming today, and definitely we'll see you next week again.
Thank
Absolutely.
you, Pia.
you.
Nice
Look
seeing
forward
you
to it.
always. Thank
Thanks.
you.